Freshman Rachel Franck seems to have a clear mind through every pitch on the mound, at the plate, or on the bases. She said she enjoys the mental aspect of playing softball at Webster University, but the battle in her head is wildly different than most would assume. Franck set a goal at the beginning of the softball season.
Well, obviously playing for Danny. Just anything and everything I do is for him.
Rachel's 12-year-old brother, Danny Franck, is the inspiration for her rookie season.
Well, that day I can remember like it was yesterday. My dad came home and he told us, and I didn't think it would be cancer.
My heart sunk, and then it hit me, and like, he was such a tough kid.
In the spring of 2012, a bump formed on the side of Danny's head. An MRI unveiled a tumor on Danny's brain that called for immediate operation. Danny had a form of cancer most commonly found in children, stage 4 medulloblastoma. He was in and out of intensive care and went through chemo and radiation therapy for 6 months. His body received the maximum amount of radiation it could handle. On May 20th, 2012, 2 days after Danny had gone through a round of chemotherapy, he went with his family to the Family Arena in St. Charles, Missouri. It was Rachel's graduation ceremony from McClure North High School.
Proud of you, Rachel. Good job.
From the get-go, they were pretty much like, this is, pretty bad. This is stage 4 and, very aggressive form of cancer.
Danny was known as Moose by family and close friends. One of Rachel's softball coaches called Danny a moose because he was so big and tough.
You just think he's going to get better. You just think it's, going to get cured and he's going to get better. But
at the age of 12, Danny Franck died on February 27th, 2013.
An hour after he died, like, we were going somewhere, and Don't You Worry Child comes on, and I'm like, oh, He was my go-to man. He was always with me, and we always did stuff together. And it's kind of hard, like, I kind of want to come back to those days.
March 9th, 2013 is Honorary Danny Franck Day in Florissant, and as Webster prepared for their game in Kissimmee, Florida, Rachel was focused on making her way back home for a trivia night in honor of Danny's day. Rachel was not expecting to pitch that day, but after a schedule change, Coach Chris Eaton put the ball in her hand.
It was him. He definitely helped me through that game.
That game was just the second collegiate start of her career. She threw a no-hitter on Danny Franck Day.
they've taken care of each other and, all these, years and stuff that he's not going to leave her now.
While Rachel plays softball for Webster, she remembers the smallest of details that were lost with him.
Every game he went to, he found a pile of dirt and played in it, and he was always there.
Rachel now has a way to keep her brother close. Wristbands that she never takes off record the timeline of Danny's life and display Rachel's motto of the season, cheer for Danny.
It sounds bad, or it sounds weird, but I kind of kiss him before I go up to bat, yeah.
Just like she would kiss him on the forehead every night before bed. She said doing this keeps her focused on playing the best way she can for Danny. For the Webster Journal, I'm Sam Masters.